First upgrade to the table saw, I'm going to make a higher, slightly longer fence, and I'm also going to build in a little bit of infeed support, which you do lose on these job site saws as opposed to a cabinet saw where you get a little bit of extra depth, just on a little bit more length. Another reason I'm upgrading this fence is there's actually a small gap underneath here. Now I've done some things in the past where I put a bit of 3mm ply in and I raise the height of the table saw table here. Stops my veneers getting stuck underneath. I'm hopeful upgrading the fence now will have this sitting nice and flush down on the deck, and that'll alleviate that problem altogether. This will be a very simple design, which will just be a couple of boards on either side, a tray in the middle with a little bit of outfeed under here. This is then going to form the starting structure for then building out here. Next project's going to be my little trim router, side router action, where I'll utilize this fence for positioning my router cuts as well. That little recess is just to allow for this little raised section on the existing fence, so all those 3 pieces can now sit flush and square. This channel here, I want this to be a bit of a guide rail for future accessories that are built off this fence. For example, tenon jig, or I'll just throw lots of shit in here. Gonna pocket hole this side of the fence. The other side I can screw in from the outside. I'm just trying to avoid having any holes here if I don't need them. Then there'll just be a couple of end caps to square it all up even further. Just a little bit of a bow in this fence. Trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. The old hit the other screw routine. Dickhead. Fence is square, basic, few pieces, 2 side pieces, horizontal end caps. And I've also thrown in this little stop piece for the other end of the fence here. And this piece I've just cut is going to be just a little bit of extra infeed support for this table saw. I can still access my fence adjustment wheel, and I can get to all the emergency stop bits and pieces and other controls without any unsafe practices. So I'll stick that on there. I'm going to give it all a once over with the chamfer because I don't want this form plate chipping away and looking a little bit shit over time. This is going to be the building block for the rest. Hopefully it'll look cool when it's all done. Round the wrong way. Upgraded fence with a little bit of infeed. This is stage 1 to everything else I'm going to do around this whole area. So expect to see a lot of form ply. My hot tip is go and get yourself the right screws so you don't have to dig through all your old screws and use the wrong screws then chip out your form ply and have to make pieces again. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Next one's going to be the router side table to suit the trim router. It's going to be a little bit of a hybrid between DIY for knuckleheads' portable router table he's made, and also the Wood Knights side table router table with cool bits and pieces. I'm not going to say too much yet in case I don't do half the things I want to do. Okay, see ya.